Welcome to your coverage of Missoula's sports heroes. You're tuned in to the Missoula Prep Sports Network live stream of local sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, gentlemen.
This presentation of Missoula Sports is proudly powered by Fuel Fitness, the only gym from Montana for Montana.
Check it out.
MPSN is your leader in Missoula's prep sports.
Woo!
We now take you to the action on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Everybody hustles out there, okay, guys? Nobody quits.
From Kendrick Legion Field in Helena, Montana, it is time for Missoula Mavericks American Legion Baseball. Tonight, the Mavericks take on a familiar foe, the Helena Senators, in the second game of a crucial conference doubleheader. Hello, everyone. This is Paul Yarbrough alongside Chris Stratton, welcoming you to our coverage on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. This is Game 2. The Mavericks, impressive in Game 1, winning 8-1 behind the pitching efforts of Dane Frazier and Zach Hangas. It'll be Dylan Chalmers on the mound in Game 2 for the Mavericks. And Ethan Kintz will go for Helena. A little unusual, we have the national anthem between games tonight of this doubleheader. Helena Senators just about to take the field. We'll give you the starting lineups quickly. For the Mavericks, leading off in center field will be Brendan Hill. The right fielder is Dane Frazier. At second base, Trad Richardson. The shortstop is Stuart Long. In left field, Bridger Johnson. At third base, Drew Stensrud. At first base, Zach Hangas. The designated hitter in Game 2 will be Jake Lintner. And catching, Andrew Clausen. On the mound, the right-hander, Dylan Chalmers. For Helena, leading off in center field, it's Ty McGurran. In left field, Cy Miller moves up to the number 2 hole. The catcher will be Hunter Kirkpatrick. Chase Nielsen is at first. Caden Sell is in right field. Matt Krieger, the shortstop. Ryan Barrett, the designated hitter. Grady Koenig is at third. And Tyler Tenney is at second. The umpires at home plate will be Jeff Wall. At first base, Chris Romero. Mavericks go to 5-1 in conference play with the Game 1 victory. Helena drops to 4-5. Certainly glad you've joined us on the Missoula Prep Sports Network tonight. Tonight, I would say the wind has picked up and even blowing harder out of right field, out of the west. Perhaps the harbinger of that storm that's supposed to come in and hit us later in the week. But the wind is blowing pretty good here from right field towards the third base foul line.
Reserves
right
Zach Spiroff,
hander Ethan Kintz completing his warm-up tosses. He will face Brendan Hill, Dane Frazier, and Trad Richardson. The Mavericks had a big weekend in Lewiston, winning that tournament, scoring a lot of runs, and they picked up right where they left off here. First pitch will be at 7:42, 77 degrees in the capital city. Brendan Hill hitting from the right side against the right-hander, Ethan Kintz. Certainly glad you've joined us. Game 2. Pitch to Hill is taken for a strike, 0-1. Hunter Kirkpatrick moves behind the plate for Game 2. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off to the right, now to play. The defense behind Kintz. Grady Koenig at third base. Matt Krieger's the shortstop. Tyler Tenney's at second. Chase Nielsen's at first. The outfield, Cy Miller in left. Ty McGurran in center and Caden Sell in right. Pitch is high. Ball 1-2. The winner of Game 1 on the mound, Dane Frazier in the on-deck circle, playing right field in Game 2. There's the pitch. Inside, almost hit him. Ball 1-2. In his 29th year, check that 2-2, the umpire says. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Brent Hathaway coaching at third in his 29th year. Swing and a miss. First strikeout of the game. 1 away, and that'll bring up the right fielder, Dane Frazier. In his 29th year, Brent Hathaway coaching at third. Brian Mosier in his 13th year for the Mavericks, the former player coaching at first. Dane Frazier steps in to the right-handed batter's box. The pitch is outside. Ball 1-0. Kintz working quickly. Holds that glove in front of his waist. The 1-0 pitch is lined in the center field. That's a base hit. So Dane Frazier, as we said in the first game, does what Dane Frazier does, a line drive base hit to center field. That'll bring up Trad Richardson playing second base in game 2. We understand that Thomas Martin, who started game 1 at second base, was injured on a slide at second base, so apparently unavailable here in game 2 tonight. Richardson steps in against Kynes. Pitch. Little ground ball. They're going to call foul ball. They're going to say it hit Richardson. Richardson did not sell that real well that it hit him, but home plate umpire Jeff Wall said it hit him in the batter's box, so no argument from either side.
Second baseman number 13, Trad Richardson at the plate.
No balls and 1 strike to Richardson. Frazier away from first, held on by Chase Nielsen. The pitch is high, ball 1, 1-1. Long shadows here. The sun sets to our right as we look at the field, oriented towards the southeast, and this one hits Trad Richardson. That was a bugaboo for the Senators in game 1.
Coming to the plate, the shortstop number 2, Stuart Long.
So Frazier goes to second, Richardson at first, and now the cleanup hitter Stuart Long steps in. Kynes comes set, looks back at Frazier. The pitch is lined down the right field line. Foul ball, 0-1. Bridger Johnson on deck. Mavericks scored 8 runs, had 13 hits in that first game. No balls and 1 strike. The pitch. Check swing. It's going to cost him 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes to Stuart Long. Here's the pitch. Foul tip and held by Kirkpatrick. 2 down. That'll bring up the left fielder Bridger Johnson.
Number 10, Bridger Johnson.
2 on, 2 out. Bridger Johnson steps into the right-hand hitter batter's box against the right-hander Kynes. The pitch is lifted on the right side, playable. The first baseman Nielsen comes into foul territory, puts it away, and the inning is over. Mavericks leave 2. We'll go to the bottom of the first inning here from Kendrick Legion Field in Helena. The Mavericks nothing. The Senators coming up. You're listening to Maverick Baseball on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
When your workout window is small, you don't want to travel far, wait for parking, and hope for an open machine. Let Fuel Fitness and Nutrition ignite your life with no waiting. Fuel has plentiful parking and 30,000 square feet of weight and cardio training equipment. When you want it, you'll get it at Fuel. Businesses don't hesitate to sign up with Fuel. We have enough parking and equipment to handle your entire staff and 24/7 access so they can get in shape around work schedules. Ignite your life with no waiting at Fuel Fitness and Nutrition in the Holiday Village Shopping Center.
MPSN is back to live stream the Montana Legion Baseball AA and State A tournaments this summer. Join us live from Billings, Montana for the State AA tournament and Florence, Montana for the State A tournaments, July 27th through the 31st for all the play-by-play action of every game. If you know of a local business in your community that would like to sponsor the coverage of the games on MPSN, please send us an email. MPSN. Legion Baseball's home for the 2019 Montana State Legion Baseball tournaments.
The Mavericks scoreless in the top of the first inning, move to the bottom of the first. It'll be Ty McGurran, Cy Miller, and Hunter Kirkpatrick against the big right-hander, Dylan Chalmers. On the Five Valley Auto Group pitcher's mound. Mavericks failed to score, leave 2 in the first inning.
Played the center fielder number 10, Ty McGurran.
The first game that Mavericks left the bases loaded in the first 4 innings. The thing could have really gotten out of hand. Ty McGurran steps in from the left side against the big right-hander, Dylan Chalmers. Here's the pitch. Outside corner for a strike, 0-1. Cy Miller on deck, moving up to the number 2 hole in game 2. No balls and 1 strike to McGurran. Pitches in the dirt, gets away. We thought we might see Trad Richardson behind the plate, but they're going to ask Clausen to go both games behind the plate in this doubleheader on a very warm evening in Helena. The injuries and such, the Mavericks are a little thin in the roster right now. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Outside, ball 2, 2-1. Chalmers pitched Sunday in Lewiston, threw less than 40 pitches so that he could come back and pitch today. He pretty much has a rubber arm. He could pitch every day if the rules allowed it. 2 balls and 1 strike. The pitch from Chalmers. Outside, ball 3, 3-1. Those who were in Lewiston said he was throwing the ball with as much velocity as he had all season long in that championship game, won by the Challengers, or the Mavericks. And the pitch is outside, ball 4. So a leadoff walk to Ty McGurran. Cy Miller, the left fielder, moves to the number 2 hole and moves from right field to left field. So let's see what the Senators might try to do here. Miller is swinging, takes it outside, ball 1, 1-0. McGurran very speedy at first, and there's going to be a real quick visit from head coach Brent Hathaway. He visited Dane Frazier pretty early on in the first game. It was very quick and it was very one-sided. The 29-year coach had a few things to say to Dylan Chalmers, his veteran right-hander. We get back up on the mound. 1 ball and no strikes. McGurran away from first. The pitch outside corner for a strike. 1-1. 1 ball and 1 strike to Cy Miller. Hunter Kirkpatrick is on deck for Helena. McGurran away from first, held on by Hengis. Throw over there, gets back in time. Very similar defensive alignment for game 2. Andrew Clausen, the catcher. Drew Stensrud is at third. Stuart Long is at short. Trad Richardson at second. Zach Hengis at first. The outfield, Bridger Johnson, Brendan Hill, and Dane Frazier. Swing and a miss. Strike 2, 1-2. So 1 ball and 2 strikes to Cy Miller. Ty McGurran trying to get a pretty good lead, held on by Hengis. Chalmers set. Pitch is just outside, ball 2, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner at first, no one out here in the bottom of the first inning. Game 2 of the doubleheader. The Mavericks won the opener 8-1. Here's the 2-2 pitch, lifted to left field. Back goes the left fielder, Bridger Johnson. He puts it away, and McGurran has to retreat back to first base. That'll bring up Hunter Kirkpatrick, moving from shortstop behind the plate in game 2. Number 3 hitter hits from the right side. Chase Nielsen is on deck. McGurran away from first. Another throw over there. He gets back standing up. McGurran has excellent speed. So the back of Chalmers' mind is that he may take off here soon. Wants to give Clausen as much time as he can to throw. The pitch is a strike. 0-1. Chalmers known throughout his Maverick career as a strike thrower. The pitch fouled away. I was the play-by-play announcer for the Eugene Challengers in Eugene, Oregon for 5 years, so if I drop a Challenger every now and again, that's why. The pitch is a ground ball into the hole and through into left field for a base hit. Kirkpatrick didn't hit it hard, but gets a single through the hole. McGurran stops at second. Runners at first and second for the cleanup hitter, Chase Nielsen. Hits from the right side. against Chalmers. Each team with a hit now. Chalmers gets the sign he wants from Clausen. Looks back at the runner. The pitch. Swing and a miss at a high fastball, 0-1. Caden Sell, the right fielder, on deck for Helena. Pitch, swing and miss again. Strike 2. So Chalmers coming with the heat. No balls and 2 strikes. 1 out, 2 on. No scores. We play in the bottom of the first inning of Game 2. Challengers looking for the sweep here on the road. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lined off to the right and out of play. Count remains 0-2. Senators getting ready to get on the bus and go to Omaha, Nebraska for a tournament. Here's the 0-2 pitch. High, ball 1, 1-2. The Mavericks will go home, host their own tournament starting Thursday through Sunday. And then next week they'll go to Billings late in the week and then on to Rapid City for their annual tournament there through the 4th of July. The 1-2 pitch. Low, ball 2, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 on. 1 out here in the bottom of the first inning. Chalmers working quickly, gets the sign. The pitch is lifted to right center field. This could be trouble, but racing over his hill to make the catch. Good closing speed by Brendan Hill. When it left the bat, it looked like it might have been trouble. 2 down now for Caden Sell, the right fielder. 2 on, 2 out now for Helena. Caden Sell will hit from the left side. He came in as a pinch hitter in Game 1. Chalmers looks back at the runner. The pitch. It's a ground ball through into left field for a base hit. They will hold the runner at third. The throw comes in to Hangus. So another single for Helena. The bases are loaded as McGurran has to stop at third. Kirkpatrick goes to second. Caden Sell with the 2-out single is at first. Matt Krieger, the shortstop, steps in from the right side. Bases loaded, 2 down. Dylan Chalmers trying to get out of a bit of a mess here in the bottom of the first inning. Pitch is fouled away off to the right, now to play, 0-1.
Hey, fans, make sure you
no balls and 1 strike to Matt Krieger. Chalmers comes set. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Just outside, ball 1, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike to the shortstop, Matt Krieger. Helena looking to get first blood here in Game 2. Here's the 1-1 pitch, fouled away off to the right. Chalmers is now ahead, 1 ball and 2 strikes. The designated hitter and the starting pitcher in Game 1, Ryan Barrett, on deck for Helena. Chalmers gets the sign from Clausen. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Just outside, ball 2, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. The base is loaded for Helena. Chalmers just missed on that one. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Low, ball 3, 3-2. So the runners will be off on the pitch. 2 down, full count. Still no score. Chalmers set. The 3-2 pitch is fouled away. We'll try it again. McGurran back to third. Kirkpatrick to second. Sell to first. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Matt Krieger. Mavericks got a hit, did not score on the top of the first. Helena has 2 hits here in the bottom of the first, trying to break through. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Matt Krieger. The pitch from Chalmers is lined at the first baseman. Zach Hangus, just above the dirt, makes the play, and the inning is over. So Helena Strands 3 has 2 hits. No score after 1. Game 2. You're listening to Maverick Baseball on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Have you recently found yourself in a situation where you need a lawyer? Give our friends at Tip Coburn & Associates a call today. They have been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense in addition to other areas of law for the past 55 years. Give Tip Coburn & Associates a call today at 406-549-5186 or stop by their website at www.tipcoburnandassociates.com. Tip Coburn & Associates, lawyers fighting for Montana since 1959 and proud sponsors of Missoula Prep Sports on MPSN.
Coming this summer, Milk Crate Media 406 will be the home to a new group of local podcasts to highlight our great state of Montana and the people within it. Starting with a local show to promote Missoula sports athletes. Next, a podcast that will take a look at world views. Then a show that will entertain you while informing you about Montana's great outdoors. And finally, a podcast that will take a look at the people and places that make Montana great. Stop by mcratemedia.com to see the full line of new podcasts.
Dylan Chalmers gets out of a bases-loaded scrape in the bottom of the first inning. We go to the second, no score here at Kendrick Legion Field in our state's capital. Mavericks will send up Drew Stensrud, Zach Hingus, and the designated hitter Jake Lintner here in the second inning. On the Quick Trip Conoco scoreboard for the Mavericks, no runs, 1 hit, no errors. For the Senators, no runs, 2 hits, and no errors. Right-hander Ethan Kientz back on the mound to pitch to Drew Stensrud. Playing third base today. Here's the pitch. Lifted to left field. The left fielder comes over. Cy Miller in short left field makes the play. 1 pitch, 1 away. That'll bring up the first baseman, Zach Hingus, who just made a nice play on a line drive to into the bottom of the first. Kientz delivers inside. Hingus backs away. 1 ball and no strikes. The designated hitter, Jake Lintner, is on deck. Pitches in the dirt, goes all the way to the backstop, 2-0. Mavericks scored 8 runs in game 1 to win 8-1. Certainly would like to repeat that in game 2. Here's the 2-0 pitch. In the dirt again, ball 3, 3-0. Big right-handed hitter, Zach Hingus. 3-0 pitch is a strike, 3-1. Hingus came on in relief of Dane Frazier and did a phenomenal job on the mound in game 1. Had a strikeout with the bases loaded when he first came in and ended up with 4 strikeouts. The 3-1 pitch lifted off to the right. First baseman Nielsen comes over, has a look, but runs out of room. 3-2 the count to Zach Hingus, one of the younger Mavs. Kientz gets the sign from Hunter Kirkpatrick. Turns, the 3-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. Second strikeout for Kientz. 2 down. That'll bring up the designated hitter, Jake Lintner. Still having trouble with that elbow. He's not going to be able to pitch anymore this year. He might possibly be able to play some defense, but he's in the designated hitter's role here in game 2. Pitch is high and inside. Ball 1, 1-0. The catcher, Andrew Clausen, being asked to go both games behind the plate, is on deck. Ground ball to short. Fielded there by Grady Koenig. His throw across is in time, and the inning is over. The Mavericks go 1, 2, 3. Go to the bottom of the second inning, no score. You're listening to Missoula Maverick American Legion Baseball on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Top of our second.
Do you have a property you'd like to sell? Maybe you're looking for a new place to call your own. Well, you're in luck because the Kelly Touch is the local realtor for you. Whether small or large, the Kelly Touch would love to help you find your piece of Montana to call home. From Kalispell to Florence, the Kelly Touch has the experience to help you buy or sell property throughout western Montana. The Kelly Touch, your professional real estate needs met. The Kelly Touch is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Mike's Print and Copy is your locally owned print shop. Whether it's custom letterhead or business cards, Mike and his friendly staff understand that your business is important to you and will make sure that your project is handled in a professional and timely manner. Drop into Mike's Print and Copy to have them take care of your printing needs. Stop by 1503 South Russell or give them a call today at 406-728-3363 to have Mike's Print and Copy take care of your printing needs. Mike's Print and Copy is a proud sponsor of high school sports in Missoula and the surrounding community.
We move to the bottom of the second inning of Game 2. No score. Helena will send up Ryan Barrett, Grady Koenig, and Tyler Tenney against the right-hander Dylan Chalmers. Got out of a bases-loaded jam in the first inning, unscathed, and a nice catch by first baseman Zach Hengist in the inning. Now Ryan Barrett, the designated hitter, steps in from the right side. He was the starting pitcher. Helena used 4 pitchers in that first game, all right-handers. Chalmers rocks the pitch. Inside, ball 1, 1-0. 1 ball and no strikes to Barrett. Outside corner for a strike, 1-1. Wind continues to blow out from right field in towards third base. Sun beginning to set down out in the west. The pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 2, 1-2. Long shadows, not affecting the hitters yet. The way this field is oriented. Here's the 1-2 pitch. The ground ball to Angus, keeps it in front of her. Check that. Stensrud keeps it in front of him, but the play is late at first base. So an error on Angus.
The third baseman, number 5.
An error on Stensrud. The third baseman, Drew Stensrud, and now Clausen's going to go out and have a quick chat with the pitcher, Dylan Chalmers. Stensrud kind of got caught in between hops there. Knocked it down, but then had no time to throw to first, so Barrett on the leadoff error. Grady Koenig steps in, the third baseman from the right side. Stensrud playing a step in front of the bag at third. The pitch is a strike on the inside corner, 0-1. No balls and 1 strike to Koenig. Barrett away from first, held on by Hengist. The pitch inside and low, ball 1, 1-1. 3:35 down the left field line here at Kendrick Legion Field. 3:25, throw to first, and they got him. Ryan Barrett picked off 1-3. 1 out. And Koenig and the Helena head coach is all over the base umpire, Romero. This one's lifted to right field. Back goes the right fielder, Dane Frazier, puts it away, and there are 2 quick outs. So Helena did not agree with the call at first base on the pickoff. Dylan Chalmers has now 2 down. The number 9 hitter, Tyler Tenney, steps in. The pitch from Chalmers. Outside, ball 1, 1-0. 1 ball and no strikes. Here's the pitch. This one's lifted to right field. It's going to fall for a base hit. So a 2-out single for Tyler Tenney. That will bring up the center fielder, Ty McGurran. McGurran walked his first time up. Got as far as third base. The Senators loaded the bases in that first inning, but could not score. 2 down here. Bottom of the second, no score. Tenney held on by Hengist. Ty McGurran steps in from the left side. Chalmers set, the pitch to the plate. Swing and a miss, strike 1, 0-1. Pretty formidable 1-2 combo, but Dane Frazier and Dylan Chalmers in double headers. No balls and a strike to McGurran. Tenney away from first. Here's the pitch. High and away, ball 1-1. Outfield plays him rather shallow. Hill shades him slightly towards left field. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2, 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Ty McGurran. Tyler Tinney at first on the 2-out single. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Outside, the runner going. He's going to go all the way to third as the ball gets past Clausen. The throw, and he is in there. So Tyler Tinney steals second and goes to third as the pitch goes to the backstop. 2-2 the count. Probably get a stolen base and a wild pitch on that. Stolen base to get him to second. The wild pitch gets him to third. 2-2 the count to McGurran. Here's the pitch. Ground ball up the middle, base hit. And the Senators get on the board first. Ty McGurran with the RBI right up the middle. They cash in the stolen base and the wild pitch as Tyler Tinney scores. 1-0 Helena here in the bottom of the second inning. Cy Miller, the left fielder, steps in. He flew out to the left fielder, Bridger Johnson, his first time up. The pitch is high, ball 1-0. Helena's probably real hot right now about that pickoff that they disagreed with at first base. This could be a big inning. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Low and outside, ball 2-0. We're used to Chalmers throwing lots and lots of strikes. Struggling a little bit here at the outset. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Outside and low again, ball 3-0. Probably count on one hand the number of times in the last couple of years we've seen a 3-0 count from Dylan Chalmers. But he's got it here to Cy Miller. The 3-0 pitch is a strike at the knees, 3-1. Ty McGurran at first, held on by Zach Hingus. Again, the outfield plays very shallow. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 at the knees, 3-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes, so Ty McGurran, the speedy center fielder, will be off on the pitch. Chalmers set, the 3-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. First strikeout for Chalmers. The inning is over, but the Senators get a run, and after 2, it's Helena 1 and the Mavericks nothing. You're listening to Maverick Baseball on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
MPSN is back to live stream the Montana Legion Baseball AA and State A tournaments this summer. Join us live from Billings, Montana for the State AA tournament and Florence, Montana for the State A tournaments, July 27th through the 31st for all the play-by-play action of every game. If you know of a local business in your community that would like to sponsor the coverage of the games on MPSN, please send us an email. MPSN. Legion Baseball's home for the 2019 Montana State Legion Baseball Tournaments.
Have you recently found yourself in a situation where you need a lawyer? Give our friends at Tip Coburn & Associates a call today. They have been practicing injury, employment, and criminal defense in addition to other areas of law for the past 55 years. Give Tip Coburn & Associates a call today at 406-549-5186 or stop by their website at www.tipcoburnandassociates.com. Tip Coburn & Associates, lawyers fighting for Montana since 1959 and proud sponsors of Missoula Prep Sports on MPSN.
Helena gets an unearned run in the bottom of the second inning, and they now lead the Mavericks 1-0 here in Game 2. The Mavericks won Game 1, if you weren't with us, 8-1. We go to the third inning. Mavericks will send up the catcher, Andrew Clausen, followed by Brendan Hill and Dane Frazier. Shadows getting longer and longer on this beautiful field. Here's the pitch to Clausen. He lifts it to the left field and rather deep. It's over the head of the left fielder. It's going to go all the way to the wall. Kicked out there by the left fielder, Cy Miller. And Andrew Clausen gets a booming double to lead off the third inning. Both teams have been playing very shallow in the outfield, and Andrew Clausen jumped on the first pitch, hit it over the head of Cy Miller, Miller kind of booted it a little bit out there on the warning track. Clausen at second base with a leadoff double. That back up to the top of the order, Brendan Hill. He struck out his first time up. Let's see if they perhaps ask him to bunt, get him to third and play for Dane Frazier and Trad Richardson. First pitch is inside, ball one, 1-0. Kind set, looks at the runner, the pitch. Little dribbler foul down the third base line. 1 ball and 1 strike to Brendan Hill. One ball and 1 strike to Hill. The pitch, he's showing a bunt and takes the pitch high. Called a strike by our home plate umpire, Jeff Wall. Brendan Hill did not think so. He was squared to bunt, pulled it back. He thought the ball was out of the zone. 1-2 now. That changes everything. The pitch is lifted right back towards us, and it will hit the screen. We're on top of the roof here, so the backstop screen is about 6 feet in front of us. And then the stands are right beneath us, the main grandstand. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Brendan Hill. Dane Frazier on deck. Clausen at second. Here's the 1-2 pitch. There's a line drive right at the third baseman. Throws to second, not in time. Ball hit hard by Brendan Hill. 1 down. Dane Frazier comes up with first base open.
Dane Frazier.
We've seen him walked in similar situations. Got to figure with first base open, they will be very careful with Dane Frazier. He singled in the first. Kind set. Here's the pitch. Is high, ball 1, 1-0. Trad Richardson is on deck. Stuart Long to follow. 1-0 Helena as we play here in the top of the third. 1-0 pitch is pulled down the left field line and foul. He hit that a ton. Hit it off of the fence down left of the foul pole. It was way foul, but he hit it a long, long way. 1 ball and 1 strike to Dane Frazier. Clausen away from second. The pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2, 1-2. Dane kind of came out of his shoes on that one. Steps out, tries to collect himself a little bit. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Dane Frazier. The pitch is hit hard to left center field. The left fielder Ty Miller going back, still going back, and will make the catch short of the warning track. Two down for Trad Richardson now. Andrew Clausen with the leadoff double still at second base. Trad Richardson was hit by a pitch his first time up. Kynes looks at the runner. The pitch to Richardson. Line down the right field line. If that's fair, it's going to be trouble. And it is foul. Hard to see with the sun setting down there. Richardson tries to go the other way. That would have definitely gotten the run and probably a triple for Trad Richardson if it had fallen fair. Just a loud strike. New baseball put in play. No balls and 1 strike to Trad Richardson. Stuart Long on deck as we play here in the third inning. 1-0 Helena. No balls and 1 strike. Pitch inside, hits him again. Second time that Richardson has been hit in the second game of the doubleheader. 2 on, 2 out for the cleanup hitter, Stuart Long, the shortstop. He struck out his first time up.
Now the plate shortstop, Stuart Long.
Hitting from the right side. Pitches inside, ball 1. 1-0, Andrew Clausen at second. He had a leadoff double. He's now out there with 2 outs. Richardson at first. Line drive to right field. That's going to fall for a base hit. They're going to hold the runner at third. And Stuart Long hit the ball so hard that they could not score even with 2 out. Clausen. So Clausen stops at third. Trad Richardson goes to second. The base is loaded.
Bridger Johnson.
For the Mavericks here in the third inning, and now Bridger Johnson steps in. He popped out to the first baseman his first time up. Mavericks have the bases loaded again. Here's the pitch. Outside, gets away from the catcher. Here comes Clausen. Here comes the throw, and he's out at the plate. A great play by Hunter Kirkpatrick. The ball went about 20-25 feet to the right of home plate. Threw back to the pitcher, Ethan Kynes covering, and Clausen is tagged out at home plate. So the Mavericks leave two. We'll go to the bottom of the third inning. Helena 1, the Mavericks nothing. You're listening to Maverick Baseball on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Mike's Print and Copy is your locally owned print shop. Whether it's custom letterhead or business cards, Mike and his friendly staff understand that your business is important to you and will make sure that your project is handled in a professional and timely manner. Drop into Mike's Print and Copy to have them take care of your printing needs. Stop by 1503 South Russell or give them a call today at 406-728-3363 to have Mike's Print and Copy take care of your printing needs. Mike's Print and Copy is a proud sponsor of high school sports in Missoula and the surrounding community.
Warning! Warning!
Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash are at it again. They've taken what was already the best wash in town, the best value in town, and made it even better. Now, whenever you gas up your rig at Fast Trip Conoco, you can clean it up for half price. Yeah, you heard that right. When you fuel up your car at Fast Trip Conoco, you can get any wash at Magic Touch Car Wash for half price.
Warning! Warning! This is not a drill.
It's the Gas It Up, Clean It Up special at Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash on reserve across from Larchmont.
Half-price wash only valid when purchased at the pump or in Fast Trip Conoco.
Hunter Kirkpatrick will lead off the bottom of the third inning. 1-0 Helena as the Mavericks squander a chance. It'll be Hunter Kirkpatrick followed by Chase Nielsen and Caden Sell. Want to say hello to a special listener in hashtag Our Town is Superior. Daughter Melissa Blair listening on the Missoula Prep Sports Network. Watching on her tablet. Thank you for doing that. The 0-2 pitch, just fouled away at the plate, stays alive, 0-2. 1 run, 4 hits, no errors for Helena, no runs, 3 hits, 1 error for the Mavericks. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Little dribbler, foul. So no balls and 2 strikes. Hunter Kirkpatrick, who ran down the first base line, not knowing if that was going to go fair or foul, gets back. Clausen hands him his bat. Good sportsmanship there. No balls and 2 strikes to Hunter Kirkpatrick. Chase Nielsen is on deck. Caden Sell to follow. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Just low, ball 1, 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Kirkpatrick, leading off things here in the bottom of the third. The pitch. Inside, ball 2, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Kirkpatrick. Chalmers rocks the pitch. Grounded foul. John Burnett tries to do a kick save, can't do it. Hits off the tarp, where he will go retrieve it. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch from Chalmers. Down in the dirt, ball 3, 3-2. Chalmers throwing a lot of pitches. We'll get his pitch count for you here in a second. Here's the 3-2 pitch. The ground ball to Hangus, knocks it down, picks it up. His throw across, he won't even make the throw. Another error on Stinsrud.
Now at the plate, the first baseman, Chase Nielsen.
56 pitches now for Chalmers, 33 of them for strikes. Not the normal ratio we see with Dylan Chalmers. So a leadoff man aboard for Helena on the error. Second error of the game for the Mavericks. And Chase Nielsen steps in. Cleanup hitter, the pitch. Is the line drive, base hit into center field. Hill comes in, fields it on a hop. So 2 on, nobody out as Kirkpatrick stops at second. And the right fielder, Caden Sell, will step in from the left side against Chalmers.
Caden Sell.
2 on, nobody out. Third inning, 1-0 Helena. Game 2 of the conference doubleheader. Mavericks won game 1, 8-1. Wind continues to blow in from right field. Sunny, beautiful day in Helena. Outside ball 1, 1-0. One ball and no strikes to Caden Sell. Swinging that bat back and forth. Chalmers looks at the runner. Here's the pitch. Strike called on the outside corner. Dylan Chalmers might have been the beneficiary of a liberal strike zone on that pitch. 1 ball and 1 strike to Caden Sell. 2 on, nobody out. Pickoff attempt at second. The throw is high, so back easily is Hunter Kirkpatrick. If that throw is down a little lower, it might have been another close pickoff play. 1 ball, 1 strike to Caden Sell. Chalmers looks at the runner and steps off. So Hunter Kirkpatrick has Dylan Chalmers' attention. Chalmers set, looks back at him again. The pitch to the plate. In the dirt, knocked down by Clausen. Kirkpatrick went about halfway to third and then retreated. Nice play by Clausen to keep that ball in front of him. As the Mavericks keep the double play in order here. Here's the 2-1 pitch. It's a ground ball. That could be 2. Long steps on the bag to first. Double play. Little odd footwork on the end of that play as Hengis got the ball, then stepped on the bag, but a 6-3 double play off the bat of Caden Sell. Kirkpatrick goes to third on the play, but 2 down now, and Matt Krieger, the shortstop, steps in. He lined out to Hengis with the bases loaded back in the first inning. The pitch from Chalmers. Ground ball up the middle, off his glove. Fielded behind the bag, no play by Trad Richardson, and another run will score. The only chance there was if Chalmers could have made the play, but hit the mound, went through him. Trad Richardson backhanded behind the bag, had no play, so just held the ball. Kirkpatrick scores on the base hit. RBI for Krieger. 2-0 now. Helena, a run in the second, a run here in the third. They lead 2-0. 6 hits through 3 innings. The pitch, the runner going, the throw down from Clausen, bounces into center field. He's going to get up and go to third. Here's the throw to third, and it hits him, and he is safe at third base. So a stolen base for Krieger, goes to third on the error by Clausen. So now Helena has another runner at third base. No balls and 1 strike to Barrett, the designated hitter. Swing and a miss, strike 2, 0-2. Scoreboard has 1 and 6. I know that's not right. Pitch is low. Ball 1, 1-2, and it went from 1-8 count to 1-2. So here's the 1-2 pitch from Chalmers. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Second strikeout for Chalmers, but the damage is done. Senators get a run. After 3, it's the Senators 2, the Mavericks nothing. You're listening to Maverick American Legion Baseball on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Stitches of Missoula is your resource for embroidery and screen printing. Give Stitches a call today at 406-529-2632 to speak with their super friendly staff and have them take care of your embroidery needs. From business logos to team jerseys, Stitches Embroidery can help you and your team look good. Check them out online at stitchesmontana.com to see their full line of silkscreen and embroidery options. Stitches is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Advertising on the web can be intimidating. Where do you start? What is the most effective way to reach the audience you are targeting? Milk Crate Media can help you reach your audience, whether it is social media marketing or creating a unique commercial for streaming or for radio advertising. Milk Crate Media can help you build a new website or rebuild your existing website that will bring users back again and again. Visit www.mcratemedia.com today. Milk Crate Media is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports in Missoula and the surrounding valley.
We go to the fourth inning of the second game of this doubleheader. Helena leads 2-0. Mavericks will send up Bridger Johnson, Drew Stinsrud, and Zach Henges. Johnson was at the plate when Andrew Clausen was tagged out at home plate trying to score on a ball that had gotten away from the catcher. 2-0 Helena. We now have some shadows across the infield. The home plate area is in sun. There's shadows in front of home plate on the grass area and on the mound. Here's the 0-1 pitch, fouled away off to the right. There's some shadows now creeping across right field into center field. Left field is still in sunshine. No balls and 2 strikes to Bridger Johnson. Drew Stinsrud is on deck. He'll be followed by Zach Henges. Here's the 0-2 pitch, fouled back. Johnson stays alive. Brent Hathaway coaching at third. Brian Mosier coaching at first for the Mavericks. As we play at Kendrick Legion Field in the state capitol. A warm Tuesday night. Pitch is fouled away off to the right, out of play. Second conference game between the two. The first game of the night was the first conference game. They played a lot of non-conference games together against each other. 0-2 pitch is behind Bridger Johnson. 1 ball and 2 strikes, went all the way to the backstop. Home plate umpire Jeff Wall retrieves it. Kynes delivers. Low, ball 2, 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes to Bridger Johnson, leading off the Maverick fourth inning here, trailing 2-0. Here's the 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. Third strikeout for Kynes. 1 down, and Drew Stinsrud steps in.
Play the third baseman, Drew Stinsrud.
Stinsrud flew out to left field his first time up. The pitch from Kynes. It's high, ball 1, 1-0. No activity in either bullpen as we play in the fourth inning. There's the 1-0 pitch. Little lift popped up. It's going to fall in center field and short center field for a base hit. So Drew Stinsrud hits a little blooper that falls for a base hit. 1 on, 1 out. And Zach Henges will step in. He struck out his first time up.
Now to play the first baseman.
Stinsrud held on at first by Chase Nielsen. All shadows on that side of the field. Pitch on the inside corner for a strike, 0-1. Ethan Kynes has scattered 4 hits now as we play in the fourth inning. Pitch hits him. So Henges hit by a pitch. Stinsrud goes to second. Third hit batter in this game. They hit 4 batters, the Helena pitchers did in game 1. So 7 hit batters tonight. 2 on now, 1 out for Jake Lintner. Hits a ground ball to third. He's going to step on third, throw to first, in the dirt, and the first baseman had to come off the bag to save the throw. So it's the fielder's choice. Stinsrud is out 5 unassisted for the second out of the inning. Hengis goes to second. They can't turn the double play, but now Andrew Clausen steps in with 2 on. Pitches outside. Ball 1-0.
Catcher Andrew Clausen.
Brendan Hill is on deck. Kind set. The pitch. That hits him. 4th hit batter of the game. 4 in each game now by Helena pitchers. The bases are loaded. As Hengis goes to third, Lintner to second. Clausen to first with the hit batter. And now the leadoff hitter, Brendan Hill, steps in. So a big opportunity here for the Mavericks in the top of the 4th inning. The bases loaded. The pitch. Outside corner for a strike. Hines comes right back after hitting the previous batter to get a strike. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. The ground ball slowly hit to short. Fielded there. Drop. Kick. Boo, boo. And the Mavericks are going to score a run on the error. E6.
Not the plate, the right fielder.
So Hengis will score. Lintner goes to third. Clausen to second. Hill's on. Now Dane Frazier a chance to do some damage. Takes a pitch on the outside corner, 0-1. So a run in for the Mavericks here. Unearned run, but they'll take it. There's the 0-1 pitch to Frazier. On the outside corner, strike 2, 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. Kientz working out of the windup, working quickly. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Line into right field for a base hit. The right fielder comes over and fields it, but the Mavericks are going to take the lead. 2 runs will score, and the Mavericks now lead Helena 3-2 as Dane Frazier picks up 2 RBIs on an 0-2 pitch. Brad Richardson will step in. Hill's at third now. Clausen scored and Lintner scored, I believe. 3-run 4th inning, though, for the Mavericks. They now lead 3-2. The first pitch by Richardson is fouled off, 0-1. 2 down. Runners at first and third. The Mavericks leading Helena 3-2. The pitch fouled back. And Richardson is in the same hole that Dane Frazier was, 0-2. Dane Frazier got a pretty good pitch, 0-2. Lined it into right field to put the Mavericks ahead, 3-2 here as we play in the 4th inning. Kientz looks for the sign. The pitch. It's a ground ball to the shortstop. He fields, goes to second for the force, and the inning is over. The Mavericks get 3 runs. They leave 2. And as we head to the bottom of the 4th inning of the second game, it's the Mavericks 3, Helena 2. You're listening to Maverick Baseball on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
If you're looking to upgrade your car, stop by 5 Valley Auto Sales. From the moment you walk through the door, you'll be in for the best car buying experience ever. From their large inventory to their experienced staff, 5 Valley Auto Sales is committed to helping you find the right car for you. View their featured vehicles online at www.5valleyautosales.com or stop by their location at 3300 South Reserve Street in Missoula. 5 Valley Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on MPSN. Do you have a property you'd like to sell? Maybe you're looking for a new place to call your own. Well, you're in luck because the Kelly Touch is the local realtor for you. Whether small or large, the Kelly Touch would love to help you find your piece of Montana to call home. From Kalispell to Florence, the Kelly Touch has the experience to help you buy or sell property throughout western Montana. The Kelly Touch, your professional real estate needs met. The Kelly Touch is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
The Mavericks 3, Helena 2, bottom of the 4th inning. Grady Koenig steps in. The pitch, the ground ball to short. Stewart, long list to go right through his legs for an error. E6 and Koenig on one pitch reaches base on the error. 4 errors now for the Mavericks in the second game of the doubleheader. Now the number 9 hitter Tyler Tinney comes up. He's got a long look down at the head coach to see if he's asked to sacrifice perhaps. As Grady Koenig represents the tying run at first base, held on by Hengis. He is bunting, and it's a good one. Back to Clausen. He's got to hurry. Underhands and throws it away. Throws it down into the knees of Trad Richardson. I think you got to give him a sacrifice and an error on Chalmers, I think.
Now to play the center fielder, Todd McGurran.
It was a good bunt. Richardson had to get over, so Chalmers had to wait, and then he tried to throw underhand, and the underhanded toss was too low for Trad Richardson. 2 on, nobody out. Hengis comes in about halfway between first and home, expecting a bunt. It's bunted in the air and caught by Chalmers. Throw to second, not in time. So Ty McGurran pops out trying to bunt. One big out. And now Cy Miller steps in from the left side. He's 0 for 2 with a fly out and a strikeout. So Ty McGurran walked slowly back to the Helena dugout, trying to bunt on the first pitch and popped it in the air to Chalmers. 5 errors now for the Mavericks in game 2, and they still lead 3-2. This one's fouled back, 0-1.
Right fielder Cy Miller at the plate.
3 runs, 5 hits, 5 errors for the Mavericks. 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for Helena. The 0-1 pitch outside, ball 1, 1-1. Hunter Kirkpatrick is on deck for Helena. Chalmers looks at the runner. There's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Cy Miller. 2 on, 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Chalmers looks back at the runner again. The 1-2 pitch is fouled away at the plate. Just got a piece of it. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Cy Miller. Koenig away from second. Tenney from first. The runner gets about halfway between second and third. Got to believe that Chalmers might attempt another pickoff throw to second base, as Koenig is getting a real big lead at second base. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to Miller. Chalmers set, glances back at the runner, and he will throw back there. Throws it to the second baseman, Trad Richardson. Koenig is back standing up. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Cy Miller. 2 on, 1 out here in the bottom of the 4th. The pitch from Chalmers is fouled away off to the left and out of play. We'll try it again. The lights have been turned on here at Kendrick Legion Field. Chalmers gets the sign from Clausen, glances back at the runner. The pitch in the dirt. Knocked down nicely by Clausen. The runners have to hold. 3 balls and 2 strikes now to Cy Miller. Hunter Kirkpatrick on deck. Tight conference game. Most of them are during the summer. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Line foul. This one's going to go over the coach's office and apparently a new hitting facility, winter hitting facility. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Cy Miller back in. Another throw back. Koenig back standing up as the throw goes to Trad Richardson. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Cy Miller. Koenig at second. Tenney at first. The pitch. Lifted down the left field line, coming over and having a look, but this one's out of play. Again over the former coach's facility. Good battle here between Cy Miller and Dylan Chalmers. 3 balls, 2 strikes 1 out, 2 on. The Mavericks clinging to a 3-2 lead. Chalmers set. The 3-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. A big strikeout for Dylan Chalmers. He wins the battle with Cy Miller, 2 down. And Hunter Kirkpatrick will step in. Kirkpatrick singled and reached on an error. 2 on, 2 out now. Big strikeout, 3rd strikeout of the game for Chalmers. Pitches, swing and a miss. Strike 1, 0-1. Chalmers has 1 walk. No balls and a strike to Hunter Kirkpatrick. Chase Nielsen is on deck. The 0-1 pitch. Inside, ball 1, 1-1. If you're familiar with Helena at all, we're not too far from Carroll College. Chalmers set, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled back. This one's off the screen right in front of us here. There's a second screen right in front of us. There's a screen. The backstop is just about 6 feet in front of that. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The pitch, just outside, ball 2, 2-2. Tried to get Hunter Kirkpatrick to go fishing on that outside pitch. He wouldn't do it. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Runners with their leads. Hengis away behind the runner. The pitch, ground ball up the middle. Fielded by Long, steps on the bag. No, he drops the ball, can't get the force. Everybody is safe. I think that's going to be ruled an error on Stuart Long. Looked like he was going to field it and step on the bag, and he never really fielded the ball. So Coney goes to 3rd, Denny to 2nd. 6 errors on the game now for the Mavericks, who still lead 3-2. Chase Nielsen steps in. The pitch. This one's lifted to the right side. Coming over is Hengis. Thinks he has a play near the dugout and runs out of room. Long run for Hengis. No balls and a strike. Koenig at 3rd. Tenney at 2nd. Kirkpatrick at 1st. 6 errors on the board for Missoula. But in the important column, they lead 3-2. And that's runs. Here's the 0-1 pitch. The ground ball to Long again. This time he's going to throw to Trad Richardson for the force. And the inning is over. An adventurous bottom of the 4th. Helena strands 3. That's the 2nd time they've done that in game 2. We'll go to the 5th. It's the Mavericks 3, Helena 2. You're listening to Maverick Baseball on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Warning, warning.
Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash are at it again. They've taken what was already the best wash in town, the best value in town, and made it even better. Now, whenever you gas up your rig at Fast Trip Conoco, you can clean it up for half price. Yeah, you heard that right. When you fuel up your car at Fast Trip Conoco, you can get any wash at Magic Touch Car Wash for half price.
Warning, warning. This is not a drill.
It's the Gas It Up, Clean It Up special at Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash on reserve across from Larchmont.
Half-price wash only valid when purchased at the pump or in Fast Trip Conoco.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their 1/3 sized indoor rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop into 1010 North Avenue West and see what they have in store for your hockey needs. Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Dylan Chalmers wriggles off the hook again in the bottom of the 4th inning as the Helena Senators strand 3 more base runners. As the Mavericks commit 3 errors in the inning. They have 6 in the game, but as we go to the 5th inning, the Mavericks lead on the scoreboard 3-2. It will be Stuart Long followed by Bridger Johnson and Drew Stensrud here in the 5th. On the Fast Trip Conoco scoreboard, Swing and a miss on an inside pitch, 0-1. It's the Mavericks 3 runs, 5 hits, and 6 errors. The Helena Senators 2 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error. The 0-1 pitch. The ground ball past the pitcher, past the second baseman, and into center field for a base hit. Stuart Long gets another base hit to lead off the top of the 5th. Now Bridger Johnson steps in, has a long look down
Left fielder, Bridger Johnson.
at the head coach, coaching at third, Brent Hathaway, in his 29th year. Nielsen will hold on the runner. He fists this one foul and be caught by the third baseman, so not a good swing by Johnson. 1 out. Did not get a real good competitive at-bat. Drew Stensrud steps in. 1 for 2 in game 2. Short lead at first. Pitch hits him. 5 hit batters. Stensrud did not act like he thought it hit him, but the home plate umpire immediately came up and said it must have caught part of that pant leg. 2 on now with 1 out for Zach Hangus. Right-hander steps in against Ethan Kynes. The pitch, swing and a miss, strike 1, 0-1. We've had wind all day, but it's starting to die down a little bit as we get near sunset. The pitch is high, ball 1, 1-1. Sun is still in the sky. Off to our right as we look at the field. Here's the 1-1 pitch, high and inside, ball 2, 2-1. The designated hitter, Jake Lintner, is on deck for the Mavericks. Stuart Long away from second, Stensrud from first. Pitch is a strike at the knees, 2-2. 2 on, 2-2 count to Hangus. Pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. 4th strikeout for Kynes. 2 down. And the designated hitter, Jake Lintner, steps in.
No, the designated hitter, Jake.
He's grounded out twice. Brendan Hill is in the bullpen for the Mavericks as the pitch count for Dylan Chalmers. Lindgren in the bullpen for Helena. A lot of activity here right now. 0-1 pitch, that hits him. 6 hit batters in the game. The bases are loaded. And these have, outside of the one to Stensrud, they haven't been close. That was right in the middle of his back. Stensrud goes to second, Stuart Long to third, and now Andrew Clausen will step in. We'll get you Chalmers' pitch count when we can here. Pitch count has gone up. He had bases loaded situation. And here's the pitch to Clausen, outside corner for a strike, 0-1. 2 outs, bases loaded. Right now, Chalmers has thrown 87 pitches, 56 of them for strikes. The 0-1 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2, 0-2. So quickly, Clausen in a hole. Bases loaded, 2 down. Mavericks clinging to a 3-2 lead. Heinz pitching out of a windup, gets the sign from Kirkpatrick. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Is lined into center field. It's a base hit. 1 run will score. Here comes another run to score. And Andrew Clausen with an 0-2 line drive single to center field. And the Mavericks add 2 more and leads 5-2. The number 9 hitter, Andrew Clausen, drives in 2 runs as Stuart Long scores. Drew Stensrud scores. Lintner stops at second. Clausen at first. 2 big RBIs. I don't know if he's had anything bigger in his Maverick AA career than that. A 2-out, 0-2 hit to center field to drive in 2 and give Dylan Chalmers a 5-2 lead here. Brendan Hill, count of 1-1. There's the pitch, high and inside, ball 2-1. The thing that will really bother Heinz and the Helena team is that came on an 0-2 pitch, way too close to the strike zone for an 0-2 pitch, and Clausen went the other way and drove in 2. 5-2 Mavericks as they go for the sweep here in Helena. The 2-1 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2, 2-2. Jake Lintner at second, Andrew Clausen with the big RBI single at first. 2-2 count to Hill, Dane Frazier on deck. The pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3, and the inning is over. 5 strikeouts for Kynes, but the damage is done as Andrew Clausen drives in 2. The Mavs leave 2, and we'll go to the bottom of the 5th inning of the second game. The Mavericks 5, the Senators 2. You're listening to Missoula Maverick American Legion Baseball on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
If you're looking to upgrade your car, stop by Five Valley Auto Sales. From the moment you walk through the door, you'll be in for the best car buying experience ever. From their large inventory to their experienced staff, Five Valley Auto Sales is committed to helping you find the right car for you. View their featured vehicles online at www.fivevalleyAutosales.com or stop by their location at 3300 South Reserve Street in Missoula. Five Valley Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on MPSN.
Stitches of Missoula is your resource for embroidery and screen printing. Give Stitches a call today at 406-529-2632 to speak with their super friendly staff and have them take care of your embroidery needs. From business logos to team jerseys, Stitches Embroidery can help you and your team look good. Check them out online at stitchesmontana.com to see their full line of silkscreen and embroidery options. Stitches is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Mavericks get 3 runs in the 4th, 2 more in the 5th. They now lead Helena 5-2 after falling behind 2-0. Bottom of the 5th inning, it'll be Caden Sell, Matt Krieger, and Ryan Barrett. First pitch is taken low, ball 1, 1-0. Sell 1 for 2 in the second game. Pitch is high. Ball 2, 2-0. This is Chalmers' 90th pitch. It's a ground ball to Long. Double clutch, the throw to first. Dug out nicely by Hengus. One down. Matt Krieger, the shortstop, steps in. 5 runs, 7 hits, 6 errors for the Mavericks in game 2. 2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for Helena. We play in the bottom of the 5th inning of a game scheduled for 7. Krieger had a line out to first. This is a ground ball past Stensrud. The throw to first is not in time. They say that Hengus was off the base. I think they'll give him an infield single on that. Ball got past Stensrud. Backhanded in the hole by Long, and his throw was close. If Hengus could have stayed on the bag, it might have been a real close call. That'll bring up the designated hitter, Ryan Barrett. He takes a strike, 0-1. Chalmers can't go beyond 105, so we're getting into that territory now. I think that's 92. 93. They'd like for him to get through this inning. 1 ball and 1 strike to Barrett. Throw to first, diving back is Krieger. Stensrud a step or 2 in front of the bag at third. Here's the pitch. Hit deep to left field. Back goes the left fielder, Bridger Johnson, and this one is gone. A 2-run home run for the designated hitter, Ryan Barrett. That makes it the Mavericks 5, Helena 4. He hit that a ton. It's 335 down the left field line, and he hit it to more toward left center. So a 2-run home run as Krieger scores. That makes it the Mavericks 5 and Helena 4. One out. Grady Koenig steps in. He hit that a ton. Here's the pitch. Inside, ball 1-0. 5 runs, 7 hits, 6 errors, 4 runs, 8 hits, 1 error now. Another tight ball game. Mavericks got 2 big runs in the 5th. Helena comes back with 2 of their own on the big 2-run home run off the bat of the right-handed hitting Ryan Barrett. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1, 2-1. Center fielder Brendan Hill was throwing between innings, so I would expect we'll see him perhaps next inning. This one's hit foul down the right field line. Hangus comes over, has a look, and it's out of play. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Grady Koenig. 2-run home run off the bat of Ryan Barrett. Pitch is a little dribbler foul. The count remains 2-2, but that adds another pitch to the Chalmers count here. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 called. 4 strikeouts for Chalmers. 2 down, and Tyler Tinney steps in.
Not the plate, second baseman.
That was pitch 100. Here's the pitch from Chalmers. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. You can finish the at-bat, so if he reaches 105 during this at-bat, he can finish the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2, 0-2. He may make it moot, but most likely would not come out for the 6th inning. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Chalmers, if he is done for the night, gets his 5th strikeout. But the Helena Senators get 2 runs on the 2-run home run from Ryan Barrett. And as we go to the 6th inning of Game 2 of this American Legion Alberta-Montana doubleheader, it's the Mavericks 5, Helena 4. You're listening to Maverick Baseball on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Advertising on the web can be intimidating. Where do you start? What is the most effective way to reach the audience you are targeting? Milk Crate Media can help you reach your audience, whether it is social media marketing or creating a unique commercial for streaming or for radio advertising. Milk Crate Media can help you build a new website or rebuild your existing website that will bring users back again and again. Visit www.mcratemedia.com today. Milk Crate Media is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports in Missoula and the surrounding valley.
Hey, are you gonna try out that new gym? I hear it's really cheap.
Not a chance. They don't have group exercise classes with awesome instructors like we get at Fuel. And the owners are in New York City. What?
New York City? Mm-hmm. The New York way is not the Montana way, so no way.
Fuel Fitness and Nutrition, your Montana born and bred fitness chain. And unlike the others, we never close.
Maverick offense needs to go back to work here in the top of the 6th inning as the Helena Senators trim the lead to 5-4 as we go to the 6th. It'll be Dane Frazier, Trad Richardson, and Stuart Long, the 2-3-4 hitters for the Mavericks.
Dane Frazier at the plate.
Frazier 2 hits and a fly ball out in Game 2. Here's the pitch from Kynes. This one's lifted to right field and rather deep. The right fielder goes over and will put it away. 1 pitch, 1 away. As Dane Frazier flies out to right field, 1 down. Trad Richardson will step in. He's hit by a pitch twice and grounded into a fielder's choice. Playing second base in this game because Thomas Martin was injured in Game 1. Here's the pitch. We saw Thomas Martin chase after a foul ball a little while ago, and chase would be the incorrect word. He very slowly went after that ball and came back. So Thomas Martin is hurting. I don't know if his parents are here tonight or not. Or both of them, they are here. Okay, so I'm sure they'll get him attention quickly. Pitch is high, ball 1, 1-1. Stuart Long on deck. 1 ball, 1 strike to Richardson. Pitch. Outside corner for a strike, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Trad Richardson. Mavericks leading Helena 5-4 here in the 6th. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 6 strikeouts for Kynes. 2 down. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Stuart Long.
Now at the plate, shortstop Stuart
2 for
Long.
3 in the ball game. Here's the pitch from Kynes. It's high. Ball 1, 1-0. Ethan Kynes has pitched a pretty good ball game. Scattered 7 hits as we play in the 6th inning. This one's lifted foul and off to the right now to play. 1-1. Bridger Johnson on deck for the Mavericks. Most likely will be Brendan Hill in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Strike 2, 1-2. Hill is throwing again in the bullpen. Chalmers just has 1 or 2 pitches left. I suppose he could go out and get one batter, but I would think they'd want Hill to probably start the inning. We'll see. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 called. 7 strikeouts for Kynes. As he gets Stuart Long looking, the the Mavericks go 1, 2, 3 in the 6th. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th inning. It's the Mavericks 5, Helena 4. You're listening to Maverick American Legion Baseball on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is Missoula's one-stop shop for all your hockey and lacrosse needs.
Check this out.
It may be warm outside, but you can still take care of your hockey fix in their 1/3 sized indoor rink.
Really? Wow, crazy.
Stop in to 1010 North Avenue West and see what they have in store for your hockey needs. Hockey Wolf and Lacrosse Wolf is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
If you're looking to upgrade your car, stop by Five Valley Auto Sales. From the moment you walk through the door, you'll be in for the best car buying experience ever. From their large inventory to their experienced staff, Five Valley Auto Sales is committed to helping you find the right car for you. View their featured vehicles online at www.5valleyautosales.com or stop by their location at 3300 South Reserve Street in Missoula. Five Valley Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of Prep Sports on MPSN.
Dylan Chalmers' night has come to an end. He went 5 innings, allowed 4 runs, 8 hits, struck out 5, walked 1. And the right-hander, Brendan Hill, comes out of center field to try to finish up for him. Bridger Johnson moves to center field. Parker Stevens comes on, will play left field, and he will bat in the spot previously occupied by the designated hitter, Jake Lintner. Bottom of the 6th, 5-4 Mavericks. Be the top of the order for the Senators. Ty McGurran, followed by Cy Miller and Hunter Kirkpatrick. 5-4 Mavericks as we play here in the bottom of the 6th inning, scheduled for 7. Lights are on. No more shadows to deal with. Ground ball to Hengis. He will do it himself. 1 pitch, 1 away. Second time in a row that McGurran has made an out on 1 pitch, 3 unassisted. And now Cy Miller steps in, playing left field in game 2. 0 for 3 with a pair of strikeouts, hitting from the left side against Brendan Hill. We'll give you the defense behind Hill. The pitch, low, ball 1. Andrew Clausen is the catcher. Drew Stensrud is at third. Stuart Long at short, Trad Richardson at second. Pitch is a strike. Zach Hingis is at first. The outfield, Parker Stevens now in left. Bridger Johnson has moved over to center, and Dane Frazier is in right. The 1-1 pitch is low, ball 2, 2-1. So Chalmers goes 5, scatters 8 hits. Ground ball to Hingis right near the bag. He's going to do it himself. So a pair of 3 unassisted here to lead off the bottom of the 6th. 2 down. And the catcher, Hunter Kirkpatrick, will step in.
Now at the plate, the catcher, Hunter
He has a single and reached twice on errors. Scored a run back in the 3rd inning. 2 down, bottom of the 6th. Brendan Hill, a very economical bottom of the 6th so far. The pitch is high, ball 1, 1-0. 2 down, Mavericks clinging to a 5-4 lead over the Senators. The 1-0 pitch, high, ball 2, 2-0. Hill gets the sign he wants from Clausen, holds that glove in front of his face, working quickly, swing and a miss, strike 1, 2-1. 2 balls and 1 strike to Hunter Kirkpatrick. Chase Nielsen is on deck. Pitches in the dirt, ball 3, 3-1. 3-1 pitch is lifted to left field. That's going to be over the head of Parker Stevens and bounces up against the wall. It'll be a double for Hunter Kirkpatrick. He's safe at second on the double. So Hunter Kirkpatrick booms a double over Parker Stevens' head. He fell off the bag, but apparently time had been called. No argument from the Mavericks. Chase Nielsen steps in. The runner at second, representing the tie and run. This one's lifted, foul, and out of play, back over us.
Chase Nielsen at the plate. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, those foul balls are worth $1 at the concession stand.
No balls and 1 strike to Nielsen. Hunter Kirkpatrick at second, representing the tie and run. Bottom of the 6th, the 0-1 pitch is high and inside, ball 1, 1-1. It wasn't really a close play at second, but Kirkpatrick kind of fell off the bag after the play, but he had been granted time after the slide. Here's the 1-1 pitch from Hill. This one's lifted and playable. Second baseman Trad Richardson goes out, now back on the dirt, makes the play, and the inning is over. So Hill gives up a double. But that's it. We'll go to the 7th. As the Mavericks are 3 outs away from a sweep here in Helena. They lead the Senators 5-4. You're listening to Maverick American Legion Baseball on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Coming this summer, Milk Crate Media 406 will be the home to a new group of local podcasts to highlight our great state of Montana and the people within it. Starting with a local show to promote Missoula sports athletes. Next, a podcast that will take a look at world views. Then a show that will entertain you while informing you about Montana's great outdoors. And finally, a podcast that will take a look at the people and places that make Montana great. Stop by mcratemedia.com to see the full line of new podcasts.
Do you have a property you'd like to sell? Maybe you're looking for a new place to call your own. Well, you're in luck because the Kelly Touch is the local realtor for you. Whether small or large, the Kelly Touch would love to help you find your piece of Montana to call home. From Kalispell to Florence, the Kelly Touch has the experience to help you buy or sell property throughout western Montana. The Kelly Touch, your professional real estate needs met. The Kelly Touch is a proud sponsor of high school sports on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
We've made our way to the 7th inning of Game 2. Lights are on as the Mavericks try to close out a sweep here in Helena. It will be Bridger Johnson followed by Drew Stensrud and Zach Hangus against the right-hander Ethan Kynes, who has pitched a great ball game for Helena. Scattered 7 hits through the first 6 innings. Here's the pitch. Here's a strike, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch is lined to right field. Right fielder comes in and makes the play. Nice play in right field by Caden Sell. Bridger Johnson hit it hard. Drew Stensrud steps into the batter's box. In the bottom of the 7th for Helena, it'll be Caden Sell, Matt Krieger, and Ryan Barrett, the 5, 6, 7 hitters, against Brendan Hill. Pitch is a strike. 0-2. Zach Angus on deck. The 0-2 pitch. Lifted foul. Off to the right. First baseman comes over right in front of the Mav dugout. Puts it away. 2 down. That'll bring up Zach Angus. Struck out in the second. Was hit by a pitch and scored a run in the fourth. And struck out in the fifth. The big first baseman who pitched in relief in game 1 and really helped the Mavericks. Here's the pitch. Low, ball 1, 1-0.
First baseman Zach Angus.
1-0 pitch. Low, ball 2, 2-0. Dylan Chalmers went 5. Brendan Hill pitched the 6th. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Ground ball to short. It'll be fielded by Matt Krieger. Has time. Throws it low. Dug out at first by Chase Nielsen. And the inning is over. A 1-2-3 inning for the Mavericks. We'll go to the bottom of the 7th inning. Mavericks trying to get the sweep. They lead Helena 5-4. You're listening to Missoula Maverick American Legion Baseball on the Missoula Prep Sports Network.
Hey, are you gonna try that new gym? I hear it's really cheap.
No way. They don't care what we eat. They serve pizza and bagels, and the owners are in New York City.
What? New York City? That really tans my hide.
Fuel Fitness and Nutrition, your Montana born and bred fitness chain. And unlike the others, we never close.
Warning, warning.
Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash are at it again. They've taken what was already the best wash in town, the best value in town, and made it even better. Now, whenever you gas up your rig at Fast Trip Conoco, you can clean it up for half price. Yeah, you heard that right. When you fuel up your car at Fast Trip Conoco, you can get any wash at Magic Touch Car Wash for half price.
Warning, warning. This is not a drill.
It's the Gas It Up, Clean It Up special at Fast Trip Conoco and Magic Touch Car Wash on reserve across from Larchmont.
Half-price wash only valid when purchased at the pump or in Fast Trip Conoco.
Caden Sell leads off the bottom of the 7th for Helena. Takes a strike on the outside corner from Brendan Hill. Quickly 0-1. Matt Krieger on deck, followed by Ryan Barrett. This one's lifted. Shortstop long goes out. In comes Parker Stevens. He calls him off and makes the play. 1 down. Shortstop Matt Krieger steps in. He has a pair of hits. And looming on deck is Ryan Barrett, who hit a booming 2-run home run here back in the 5th inning. 1 out. Bottom of the 7th, ground ball fielded by Stensrud. His throw across in time and quickly 2 down. Now Ryan Barrett, the designated hitter, 2-run homer in the 5th.
Not to put designated hitter Ryan Barrett.
So 2 down, bottom of the 7th inning here as Mavericks trying to finish it. Pitch is lifted off to the right and out of play. No balls and 1 strike to Ryan Barrett. Hill trying to finish it. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2, 0-2. The Mavericks are 1 strike away from the sweep in Helena. No balls, 2 strikes to Ryan Barrett. Grady Koenig is on deck. The 0-2 pitch. Fouled off at the plate. Just got a piece of that. Got a piece of Clausen as well as it went to the backstop. The count remains no balls and 2 strikes. Barrett back in the box, hitting from the right side. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called. The game is over. And the Mavericks get the sweep 5-4. Caught looking after hitting the 2-run homer is Ryan Barrett. You talk about the penthouse to the basement in a span of about 30 minutes. Time of the game, 1 hour and 37 minutes. The Mavericks get the sweep. The scoreboard totals the Mavericks 5 runs, 7 hits, and 6 errors. And Helena 4 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error. Time of the game again, 1 hour and 37 minutes after winning game 1, 8-1. Mavericks home Thursday night for the start of the Missoula Maverick Memorial Tournament. First game on Thursday is at 2:30. The Mavericks will play at 7:30 against the Walla Walla Bears. 4 games on Friday starting at noon. The Mavericks will play the Lewis and Clark Twins at 7:30. On Saturday, 3 more games starting at 2:30. The Mavericks will play at 5 against the Central Washington Spuds and 7:30 against the Centralia squad. And then the seeding games and the championship games scheduled for 3 o'clock on Sunday. All those games will be broadcast live on the MPSN406.com network around the world with Chris Stratton. Mavericks are now 6-1 in conference. Or check that, 6-1 now in conference. And Helena drops to 4-6. Mavericks get the sweep, 5-4 in game 2. 3 runs in the 4th, 2 runs in the 5th, and that does it. As Brendan Hill comes in to get the save, Dylan Chalmers gets the victory, and the Mavericks will have a very pleasant 2-hour bus ride home to Missoula tonight. For Chris Stratton, this is Paul Yarborough, thanking you for joining us tonight from Kendrick Legion Field in Helena, where the Mavericks get an important conference doubleheader sweep and beat Helena twice. We'll talk to you Thursday from Lindborg Craig Field in Missoula. Good night, everyone.
Thank you for tuning in to this presentation of Missoula Sports.
What a rush!
MPSN's coverage of Missoula Sports is proudly powered by Fuel Fitness.
Always, always, always.
Tune in next time when the Missoula Prep Sports Network has coverage of your local sports heroes.
Well, goodbye.